What's up, beautiful people? Welcome to Sunday Gist on YouTube. Been a while we did this. I heard that you guys missed me. I really do miss you guys as well. How have you been? How have things been with you? Today I want to talk about something that is often not spoken about in the education space. There's so much there's so much going on for kids moving from primary school, that's year 6, grade 6 to grade 7, that's primary school to JSS 1, right? There's so much helping, there's so much, parents are helping kids do that transition. And for SS3 kids as well, there's jam lesson, there's YX lesson, there's just a lot of tutorials and clamor for those moves and transitions in education. But more often than not, people don't talk about those just 3 children that are going to SS1, and it's a whole lot of transition because senior school, by the way, you know that now even in public schools in Nigeria, senior school and junior school are divided into entirely different schools. They wear different uniforms, right? Even if it's a private school, there are still variations in the transition in the uniforms, and a lot of things come with being a senior. They are taking subjects. Don't you think that a child has been taking math, intro tech, that's basic technology, basic science, economics, they do it together now, Greek, they do those subjects that it just feels that there's just an air of, don't worry, it doesn't really matter, just glide to JSS 1 to 3, you'll be fine. There's usually that general body language, and by SS1 it's more like you gotta be serious with your life now, you gotta be serious. And don't we think as adults that that's a lot going on in that child's mind? That child is afraid. Some children are afraid to make decisions, they don't want to ruin their lives. They're like, am I supposed to be in science class, art class? And there are a lot of conversations going on in children's mind going from JSS1 to SS3. So I don't want us to commonalize, or commonize. No, it's actually commonize. I don't want us to commonize that point where kids are going to SS1 from JSS3. I want us to see it as a major transition. That's the aim of this video. See it as a major transition and help kids move through that transition. So if you have a child that is in JSS3 go to SS1, or someone that will soon be in that phase now, I think you should share this video with them. Teachers, parents, adults should watch this video and share the truth hearing with their kids. So first thing I want to tell you about this transition is that being called a senior is a lot. Is more than just changing uniform. It is, and you are going to be enjoying long break too. I think a lot of kids almost throughout third term, when I was in school, will be free, and then you now have summer break, so you're away from school for like 5 months, and a lot of things that happen in those times. So it's this time I term it as a critical shift in responsibility, in your mindset, and in your habits, and it will shape the kind of senior student you are going to become eventually. It will play a critical role in the kind of senior student you would become. So as you prepare for your junior YX examinations, I want you to think about these key areas, and number 1 is responsibility, right? This is the time to shift. You know, your mommy's girl, daddy's girl, which isn't bad, you understand, but you have to shift beyond being a mommy's boy, daddy's boy, to taking charge of your academics and your personal growth. Now, you know, in junior school, a lot of parents will be kind of really involved, and because you're also becoming a teenager, you really don't want your parents to be very involved. You want to handle things by yourself, yes? So you have to take responsibility. This time comes with a lot of responsibility for you. You can't just go binge watching movies, chatting, and just being reckless. More is at stake at this time, so I want you to take charge for your success. Intentionality, you must intentionally take responsibility for your success. That's the first thing, responsibility. The second point is that I want you to set goals. Be definite about what you want in every area of your life. They said when the purpose is not known, the abuse and misuse are inevitable. I don't want you to just glide through life and just act like, we'll be fine, Daddy, I'm all right now. there's a measure of truth is when you will be fine, but the superior truth is that it's better when you take charge of your life and take responsibility for your life. It will really help you. Set goals. Set goals for your friendship, for your sport goals, friendship goals, academic goals, spiritual goals, fitness goals. Like, just set goals for every area of your life. Oh, this is what I want to get in this subject. That, and then you write them down. Write down your goals. You know, I meet a lot of young people. They say, "Oh, I have it somewhere in my head." They said the faintest pen is better than the sharpest of pens. So write those goals down specifically. Review them often, and then you must learn to work towards your goals. And this brings me to point 3. Point 3 is build strong habits. Have you ever wondered why some people excel in life and others don't? I know a lot of factors can come into play, but largely it's a result of their habits. You understand? What you are really what you do continuously daily. Habits. What do you do daily? Let's break it down. So if you want to achieve those large goals, I want to get 58 over 60 in my math exam, mock exam, for instance. You understand? Now divide that goal. What do you need to do to achieve that goal? Now ask yourself things like, what do I need to do daily? So that will now form the habit that you have to imbibe to achieve the goals. What do I need to do daily? When I wake up, what is my routine? What's my routine? Okay, like now one of my routines, you understand, is when I want to sleep at night, I make sure I take water. There's water beside me. I relax. I maybe read my Bible and make sure I read a book. Try not to also do too much stimulating activities before I sleep, so I can sleep better. You understand? So those are like my own nighttime routine. Ask yourself, what are your own routines? What routines do you have to do when you wake up? Don't just wake up and be philandering all over the place, or just be thinking, oh, it will work out. Build strong habits, please. Ask yourself also, how do I spend my free time in school? Because you're taking responsibility for stuff now, you gotta be asking these questions like, how do I spend my free time in school? What kind of person do I want to be? When I get home, what's my plan? When I get back home from school, what's my plan? Okay, yeah, rest, take a shower, rest. I mean, teenagers should take a shower, because the puberty that's happening to you people can make you guys smell very not nice. So take a shower, sleep. Resist the urge to go and start pressing your phone and playing video games. When you sleep, wake up, eat. When you eat, as you finish eating, do your assignment. As you do your assignment, take some time to maybe wash your clothes, do laundry, wash your clothes, do some stuff around the house. Then immediately you are done with that, you can now go on and maybe study later in the evening, talk to your siblings, spend family time. Just be intentional. Don't just glide through life. That's really the point. Build strong habits that will help you achieve your goals. And one thing that will help you, like me as an adult, because I have my phone with me, like a lot of times I set alarms a lot. I also use my smartwatch to set alarms every time that just like nudge me to do what I'm supposed to do. Number 4 thing is mindfulness. I want you to push yourself to excellence. There's this thing that says that the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is a little bit of effort. 0.09 raised to power 365. I think I'll put that picture here. What it will give you, 1.00 over 365 will give you what the result is. And then 1.01 raised to power 365, see what's going to give you. You got the point. Just building yourself, be mindful about pushing yourself out there for excellence would actually help you build, like, get incredible results in everything you're doing. So please, mindfully, intentionally push yourself for excellence. I'm not saying stretch yourself and break all, but don't just sit in your comfort zone and be happy with getting 40 over 60 or 25 over 60. I've been making excuses like, oh, I did best, I was one of the best students in my class. Yes, but globally, were you the best? Like, what was your percentage? Can you do better? Don't repeat it. Don't just be okay with with ordinary when you can do extraordinary. So that tiny extra push every day compounds into greatness. The truth is that left to me, I don't actually really feel like doing this YouTube video right now. It's not my rest day. I'm supposed to be working today, but for some reasons I'm not just feeling it. But I have to push myself and deliver on. I respect myself enough to actually say, oh, I promise to do this and I'm going to show up for myself, and that's really what it means. So then I want to also tell you this: please avoid last minute cramming. Exert yourself in advance, like do it little by little. I think just too should also watch this video. Don't do last minute preparation, last minute everything. No, build momentum gradually and consistently. You will do better than the person that's trying to cram everything at the same time. Read instructions carefully. Don't rush through questions. Read your instructions carefully and don't rush through questions. Like that, there's one video that says someone was using a sniper to kill someone. Someone was hired as an assassin. The person has said, "Hello, did you see those two men in black?" The man just rushed to quickly kill them. Say, "Those are my children. Don't kill, don't kill them." And he has already killed them. He didn't follow the instruction. He didn't wait to really see all the instruction. I just doing my bed though. So don't rush to really do stuff. As much as you have to be prompt, but read your instructions carefully. Be a mindful person. Take care of your personal belongings better. I saw one video on Instagram recently. In a class, they showed a group of kids that they have water bottle, another group of kids that don't have water bottle. That's funny, right? But the truth is that it happens like that. Sometimes with kids, they lose their stuff in school. You're no more a baby. Keep your things very well. Keep them very well. And if you have classmates that are messing around your thing, maybe stealing your pencils, your water bottle, you should report them to your teachers or to relevant authorities, please. Those things are expensive, so make good use of anything you have. Okay, then lastly, or second to the last, I want to also tell you to work on your mindset. Shift from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. A fixed mindset says, I'm either good at this or I'm not. Or I don't know maths. Or I know math very well, but I don't know science. I know math very well. English is my weak subject. That's a fixed mindset. What a growth mindset says is, although I'm not currently very good at math, I can improve if I put in the effort. I can improve if I put the effort in the effort, and they start improving. They start putting in the effort so they can improve. So that's what a growth mindset is. That's the kind of mindset that I want you to embrace, emulate. So you stay confident, you embrace challenges, you develop a positive attitude, and you celebrate your wins, big or small. Like for instance, if I remember vividly, I didn't do a video. Like I do videos, right? Instagram videos that we still post on YouTube Shorts, but I've not done Sunday tete-a-tete. Also because I have a couple of projects that I'm working on that have not allowed me to actually think through like what I want to share, because I don't just like to do videos. They have to be very meaningful every time I'm doing videos. So I've not done YouTube videos Sunday tete-a-tete like this in a while, and the fact that I'm doing it today, trust me, I'm going to eat extra mala. I'll give myself a treat some one way or the other. So yes, celebrate your wins, and don't over celebrate too. Before you now say, I've done YouTube video now, you now go rest for the next 2 weeks or 3 months again now. So celebrate your little wins here and there. Take an extra cup of smoothie, just be happy, take more yogurt, sleep for 30 minutes extra. Just find a way to celebrate yourself, or take a walk and be happy while you're at it. Then avoid comparisons. Your journey is yours alone. Avoid comparing yourself with others. Only compare yourself with yourself. I was good yesterday, but okay, I was at 5 yesterday, but today I'm at 6.5. So I can keep improving myself till I get to wherever I'm going. Not comparing myself against my classmates now. That's a waste of time. It doesn't even make sense to compare yourself. Compare yourself with yourself. Me yesterday, me versus now. You understand? Ask for help when needed. This one is also very important. I know you're a big girl, big boy now, but it's important. It's also important that you cultivate a habit of asking for help when you need help. Instead, ask your teachers, your friends. Like I said yesterday, I said I said at an event I went to yesterday, form strategic alliances with people, ask for help, your academics, so someone can do something better, ask for their help. It will help you go faster in life. Then lastly is to remember your creator. Ecclesiastes 12 verse 1 says, remember the Lord in the days of your youth. Don't push God to the backbone of your life. Don't wait to exam time before you now start singing. We are handing over, handing over, handing over, handing over, handing over to Master Jesus. Don't do that. Hand over to Master Jesus, but make it a daily routine, make it a daily work in your life. Don't wait till you have problems, you need God before you start running back to God. Don't push God to the backbone now. Acknowledge Him, trust Him, and let Him direct your path. Like Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6 say, trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will direct your path. So keep that to heart very well. Hope you found all these points helpful. If there is any question you have, if you found it helpful, please let me know in the comments. If you found it helpful, if you want me to discuss more topics like this, or you have specific questions, please put it in the comments. We'll be glad to attend to your request. Have a wonderful day. I wish you all the best in your exams. Just 3 students. See you pretty soon. See you pretty soon on here. So nice to have this. Remember to watch other videos we've got on this channel. And by the way, we've got a book club starting 3rd of May. This is actually for 6 to 9 year olds, because your parents can have a teenager, like somebody just 3. I also have 6 to 9 year olds. So let's say it together. We've got a book club starting May 3rd. For 6 to 9 year olds. It's in Lagos. If you're in Lagos, you're around Magodo or Mali, Ikeja, GRA, Obudu, you should come around for the book club. It's 35,000 naira monthly. Kids will learn how to move beyond just reading and graduate to thinking through what they are reading and developing skills that will be helpful now in the academics and as a lifelong skill. Actually, some of the issues that people have at JSS3 stage, there are things that would have been addressed properly if they actually took some steps, like being in a book club, in a community like a book club. So yes, bring your 6 to 9 year olds to a book club. You can actually even register for your nieces, your nephews. You understand? So let's do this. Have a wonderful day. Good luck in your exam.